What is good, everybody? It's your boy Gini-MOB over here with another reaction video. Today, we gonna be getting into Ren. It's that time. Ren is here. Finally, he delivered. This is gonna be Ren's Vincent tale, The Bedroom. Let's get right into this. This is your boy Gini-MOB. Don't forget to go check out, like, and subscribe. We are gonna go right into this. We at 13K already. Oh, Lord.
Bro, this is the new era of auto-tune. You can try all of these tools free for 14 days.
I'm excited for this. Where is he? Oh, yo, that man, you stay with that guitar, bro. I can't. Man, you, bro, that guitar. Only Ren could do a guitar like this. Like, it's ridiculous. Wow. Oh, you see that? You see when he's like he's going all out, how they do the lights flickering to blend in with the dramaticness of the guitar? Ah! Oh, that's sick. Oh! Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh, look it. Wait, hold on. We ain't missing that. Hold on. Look at that. They got the up here. They got the flowers and the Vincent. He's got the first two Vincent's tales that he did. Like up there. You see that? That's sick, yo. Oh, that's sick. Bro, he is so fucking in tune to what is going on with his guitar right now. It's crazy. Look at his face, man. He is feeling it. Woo!
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing. Always look for the new thing, but never.
Vincent was the one he was the drunk guy walking around.
Impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing. Always look for the new thing, but never look inside. Never look within, without, above, below. Same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect.
Hold on, man. You saying too much.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing.
How could you sit here and say Ren ain't a rapper? Look at the word he just used. This dude is a poet. Bro.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it. Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded.
Impotent.
Empathy castrated.
Ah!
Look for the new thing. Always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it
Wait.
gets deeper than that. Being
Hold
safe
on,
for
Ren.
the new thing. Always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets
my-
deeper than that.
Within-
Being
I'm
same
trying to
thing is
understand
same,
what that
never
means,
look
'cause that's
inside,
some-
never look within, without, above.
Within, without, above, below.
Below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant
What's up,
neglect.
Killcat?
Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark. Factually, insane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect.
Bro,
Factually,
you
the
are
man's a
mixing words.
within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor
Can turn insane brains to a can of deranged? What the hell?
insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged,
Oh, to a
strange,
kind
without
of deranged. Okay. But you're already insane. How do you go from insane to deranged? I'm trying to put that in my head. Like,
Same thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually,
I don't think he. I think he. Maybe never mind. I'm gonna shut up about that.
in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was
Wow,
born in
that's a fact. He was neglected a lot, Vincent. When he was walking around, everybody thought he was the issue. He was drunk. That man just needed some sympathy. That man needed love. And instead, he was just ignored. He was the casualty. And from the beginning of his life, he was a casualty. But now we're going to get more into Vincent. Why were you so with just that drunk man walking around looking for a fight in bars and shit? Like, why were you like that?
kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track mark from the
Oh
dragon,
my God, no, he didn't. Oh, painted scars in her arm. Oh, not with the word imagery, bro. Oh no, fuck anybody that says Ren can't. Yo, Ren is, man, y'all. If y'all know, y'all know.
Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth. Start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth.
China white in the palm. What does that mean? China white in the palm?
Home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth canal. Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the thing. Exceptionally average.
There's a lot to
dragon,
unpack
China
here.
white
You are
in the palm.
absolutely right. What the hell?
Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth canal. Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the thing. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem, from the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the
Money games. Oh no, he did it. I didn't even hear it yet, bro. I didn't even. Oh my God, no, he didn't. Bro, y'all know that. If y'all don't know, y'all.
And that was the thing. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem, from the fire to the frying pan.
Wait, hold on, he's
Vinny
saying-
fell out like yarn, tumbled out. Home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up
Oh, because this is what she gave birth to him.
the birth canal. Vinny fell out like.
Oh, that's what that means with the China palm. Oh my God.
Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth canal.
Oh
Vinny fell
my
out like
God.
yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the thing. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with
Unraveling, like when he fell out, like, yo. Y'all ever see Scary Movie? Not Scary Movie, Family Guy. When they were doing, when Peter was shooting the chick flick, and they give birth to Lois, and Lois, like, she just rolls out. She just like a ball of yarn, and then you just hear, Cleveland, more SpaghettiOs. Yo, that's exactly what I just thought of.
birth canal. Vinny fell out like yarn.
Fell out like yarn.
Self-unraveling, and
Yep.
that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, spray with low
But that
self-esteem.
means, like, it's not just that he's unraveling. His life is now unraveling. He's coming, like he said, low self-esteem. He's about to hit the struggle. Things are about to get real tough for him. Oh, no.
From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything
Right.
around me. Cream, get the money. Funny Vinny, he was
Y'all know that? That's why I lost my shit when he said, Cream, get the money. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Yo, that is crazy.
in the green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream,
If you
get the
know, you
money.
know.
Funny Vinny, he weren't ever good at hustling. Shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collectors rushing.
Bro, there's a lot to unpack here.
Around me, cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collectors rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks,
A psychopath on ice, like he's walking on ice. He's ready to break. And yo, this is so true. Like when you look at, for example, in America, you know, they say that the poverty rate is like a certain percent, but it's not. What is poverty at the end of the day? Because inflation is so messed up in America that y'all got, and I'm not sure how it is in UK. I'm sure it's the same shit going on. I think it's just the world. Like he says, the money games. Everybody's getting broke. Everybody's getting poor. Everybody got debt collectors on their head. And it's so much. And all you're doing is trying to be a civilized person, go to work, pay your bills. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know, what do you have left at the end of the day? Nothing. And nothing that you worked for you have left because everybody else wants everything from you. It's the money games. And it's making you crazy to the point where you've become a psychopath on thin ice.
Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice.
Ugh.
The day repeats, the days, the weeks, the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain. Repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain.
Shout out to Germany. Yeah, that's crazy.
We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you.
Whoa, wait.
Out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living to decay.
Right, you live into decay. There's no, because of the money games, it's like, yeah, y'all, everybody got to go to work. Everybody got to make a certain amount of money. And here is, you know, Vincent, he's going to work, but he's so stressed out because everybody's on his neck. And all making money does is stress him out. It's kind of like what Biggie says, more money, more problems. That song Biggie did, the more money, more problems song. It's an actual fact, bro. Like, Vincent is out here working, doing his thing, but the debt collector's everything on him, and now he just want to drink because he's like, I need to relax, bro. I'm constantly like feeling like I'm walking on ice. I'm stressed out. I'm always anxious. What's the next bill I gotta pay? Everybody's at my neck, and it's like drinking is the only thing I could do. But oh, guess what? Drinking costs money. Like, yo, dead ass. I work in a hotel. All right, my hotel, a beer costs $10. Are you serious? Like, that's $10. Yo, y'all make, most people on minimum wage make like $10 or like $180 to maybe $220 a day. What is up, Datashi? But they make 180 to 220, maybe 250 a day on a minimum wage job over here. $10 a beer, and that don't even get you drunk. That maybe gives you a little ease, but you know, somebody like Vincent probably is going to go through at least 5 in a day. That's $50. That's like 30% of what he's made. It costs his wage, and that's why he's decaying. He's getting too... Bro, listen to Ren.
All the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you.
Exactly.
When you're living too deep.
And that's what Vincent is living. Oh, come on! Oh, wait. I was going to be like, Ren, what the hell are you doing? Why you live in the decay, bro? But I forgot he was Vincent. I forgot he's in his little Vincent bedroom. Look at, you got the little pictures and stuff. That's Vincent. That's not Ren. Ren, That better be water, bro. Maybe not, because the way that shit looked like it tasted was that was some bad town water right there. Man, the town was working on it. Why'd you fill it up?
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so he don't have to think.
Exactly.
Oh, see, taste bittersweet.
But it's so funny because he drinks so he don't have to think. But when you on death row, this is why Ren is so great with his words. When you on death row, where do you go? You're set to be executed at some fucking point, right? So Vincent is drinking so he don't have to think. But the funny thing is, when you're on death row, eventually you won't be able to think at all because you won't be here. Bro, you got, oh my God.
Taste bittersweet.
Oh, bittersweet, exactly.
When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to.
Oh man, this reminds me of what I did. Man, there was a song I made, and I said this line, and he's talking about the 40 proof thing, right? So in this line, like I was talking about being depressed and shit, and you just but it was like I said, mix it with liquor, Everclear without the liquor, burning in my chest. Like, wait, mix it with the liquor, Everclear without a mixer. Burning in my chest, like that ain't in effect without the liquor, some shit like that. But basically, like, yeah, like it's kind of like the same thing. It's like a double entendre of like whether I drink this shit or not, and whether I fuck up myself, you know, I'm still good, I'm still fucked. And that's basically what Vincent is feeling right now.
Pissed on the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to. 1, 2.
Oh no, he fucking didn't. Bren, come on, man. I still got 5 minutes, bro. Man, my wife gonna have to get my kid off the bus. Nah, I need to finish this shit.
40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to. 1, 2, many 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny.
If we're in for a penny, meaning if we're in for the money, if we're doing all this for the money to spend the money, we're in for a pound. Whatever you give is gonna come back tenfold to smack you in the face. Like, bro.
Down, if we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Vinny boys round. That's a nice drawing. Oh Lord. Richard? Who the hell is Richard? Oh wait, yeah. I remember now. Never mind.
The screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliant.
Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's. Sirens and start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make
one man's resistance is another man's tyrant.
silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, really been locked up.
Right, like if you're a tyrant and you go, because he's gonna continue to be that bad person that's fucking that like nobody wants to fuck with, compared to if you were remaining silent, you just gonna face the consequences. But if you continue to fight, like, you know, it's kind of like basically saying the Miranda rights is a reversal. Like, you have the right to remain silent, but you also have the right to fight your ass off and be a tyrant. And most likely, if you're a tyrant and you fight for whatever, it's almost like kind of like it's better to be feared than loved, basically.
Murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, really been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top. Man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, really been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special. Vinny spent his life a vassal for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues. Turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle. Bubble up to boiling level. Life a vassal for the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special. Vinny, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly
chop 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 chop, and then it's chop shop. Man, there's some kind of meaning to that I know I'm missing. It's because I'm so excited about this shit and my brain's not internalizing the information right now. But I know there's something very important to that chop shop line.
Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special. Vinny spent his life a vassal for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues. Turned a hide into a jackal.
Oh, wait.
Not particularly special. Vinny spent his life a vassal for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues. Turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle. Bubble up to boiling level. Ooh, man. He's a mad lad. Falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath.
Oh my God! He split the. Oh no! That was the bar of the song. No, I'm playing. No, it was a good ass bar though. That bar got me.
And then it's chop shop. Not particularly special. Vinny spent his life a vassal for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues. Turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle. Bubble up.
Turned a hide into a jackal. What is a jackal? That's a new word for me.
Life a vassal for the musings.
And I'm not going to be the type of... Obviously, I can't because this song just freaking came out. But you know how a lot of people are like, yeah, I know this. I know everything about this. I'm like, nah, I don't. I'm trying to take what I can. But I don't know what a jackal is. You got me there. I'm going to have to find that out.
The devil repetition caused some issues. Turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle. Bubble up to boiling level. Ooh, man. He's a mad lad. Falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash. Copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope. Some folks don't like that. Never mind. Just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you...
The one that... The one that serves you alcohol, then sells you your sobriety. He's blaming that like the, everybody coming to arrest him and shit. Like when he gets arrested and he has to go to jail, that he can't drink now. Now he has to get sober. But if that's how I'm internalizing it, if that's what he means by that, there's a lot of people in jail who, like my uncle used to tell me this. He passed away, but he used to be like, yo, when I was in jail, you know what we did? We used to take the fruit and we used to put it right under our bed and let it sit there for months, and then that's how you have a good time. Like, and I was just kind of like, what? Like, bro, like, nah, that's crazy. So, I mean, there's a way. They may serve you what's selling you sobriety, but not everybody's gonna be sober in jail.
He's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash.
Oh, someone answered this for me. So let's get this done on the live. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Oh, you know what? Because I saw it. It's a reference to a film, One Person with Two Personalities. Okay, thank you so much for clarifying that. So I just want to hear how he put that on there.
Cause some issues, turned the Hyde into a jackal, building pressure in the kettle bubble. He grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop, chop. Keep that credit top, top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned the Hyde into a jackal, building pressure in the kettle bubble up to boiling level. Ooh, man.
Yeah, because he had one personality when he was trying, and then he got to a point where he just gave in and said, fuck it, like that person said. Shout out Killcat. It's like the Hyde and Jekyll. That makes perfect sense.
Warpath, Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope. Some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability.
That was a bar. Okay, wait.
Sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2.
Hold on. He said something.
Sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability.
The one where we elect these lying pests with gullibility. Yeah. Yeah, because you believe everything these people are going to fucking say to you guys. I mean, look what America's going through right now.
1 to the 2 to the
I'm not gonna lie, we a lost cause.
to the one our boy spun his own web fed with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the one our boy spun his own web fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes timelines intersect rich as fate.
9 to the 9 to the 9 for his. Oh my God, that is way deeper than somebody would have internalized that.
Fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his
9 to the 9. So 9 to the 9 to the 9 for. Oh my God, bro! 9 at night with the 9 in your hand to the 9 years for your crimes. Oh my God, man! Oh no, that's nuts. That was nuts. I didn't even think about that. Bro, how you think about that?
On our boy spun his own web fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes timelines intersect rich as fate was designed. Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself.
Oh, this is Richard.
Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read.
Richard and Screech, yeah, when he. Oh, no, he's not. He's breaking more into this?
Blood it bleeds, etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself. And there's nowhere to go when his friends on the force. They don't call, they don't struggle to therapy. Raggedy seem to plateau when his popo went loco. And woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moves slow-mo. You see the case was never closed cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talk.
Hold on. What did
died in childbirth, etched written richest memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself when there's nowhere to go. When it's friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When it's popo and loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono, rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moves slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich is losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
So, oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Liliana. Oh my God. Here we go. This is crazy. So, the paperwork is saying that Violet was dead and removed from the mother? Hold on.
Died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked.
No,
richest memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself when there's nowhere to go. When it's friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When it's popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono, rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moves slow-mo.
Oh yeah, Jenny, yeah. Oh yeah, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jenny and Screech. Yeah, yeah, Jenny and Screech. Violet gave the twins, Jenny and Screech. Okay.
Yourself when there's nowhere to go. When it's friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When it's popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono, rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moves slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich is losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
Oh my God, here we go. This is him in the therapy. They did the Instagram stories with this, with him in therapy and shit.
The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile. How to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage, lost the will to smile. How to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
I've seen all this. I like this. Uh-oh.
Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal. But slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud. Cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma. Man, I'm proud, cause you pulled stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings.
Wow, most demons are a falling angel. Truth has double meanings. Wow, if you know, you know. Because Lucifer is a fallen angel, the fallen angel of God. And Lucifer has become like the second most powerful being. I mean, obviously this isn't like, I'm not trying to bring religion into it, but when you look at the Bible structure and the way the Bible was created, Lucifer was an angel of God. So if you're looking at on the Bible alone and plenty religions, Lucifer was a fallen angel of God. It goes even back, even if you read like the stories of Dante's Inferno, when he goes into hell and everything, and he has to go against Lucifer and all that, he runs into Lucifer, the fallen angel of God.
Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. We're sat for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember in the darkest times,
that's very true. So, you know, it's like it gets worse before it gets better. Like every mistake that one makes, I've always seen as a learning lesson. So when you make a mistake, you know, don't beat yourself over it, because you're going to learn something from it, and you're going to learn what not to do, like going forward. So that is very true.
For second guessing, no path is ever linear. A stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow. Think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man.
Wow.
Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Wow. Hold on. Wait a minute! Wait a fucking minute! He looked like he about to twitch, bro. He looked like he about to hit some shit. Oh my god. The motive! Oh! And we gotta wait for this shit now? Are you serious? Oh, so he's gonna drop something in 2 weeks. It's this last half-second scene, which oh, I can't process this right now. Oh, no. No, this can't happen. No, not Rich. Rich, yo, we thought you were... We thought you were saved, bro. You done went to therapy. You done had your family. Oh my. Yeah, but I get that, but I'm saying like just the fact that he left it like that. It's that last second of it's the violence right there that happens. Honestly, I could be talking out of my ass. This could be not even that serious. This could be nothing. I want to believe it's nothing because I want to believe that Richard has done his healing and is healed from what has happened. Like,
I mean, what could go wrong?
yeah. You want to believe he did the right thing. But my question is, yeah, no, this happened for a reason. Why put the music like that to mess with you? And at the end, it's that ending scene, man. He's going to do something. He's going to have a motive in his head to do something in the next video that is going to make him a cop, but a crooked cop. Think about the song. Think about how he was talking about the alcoholism and everything in the beginning. Oh my God, no, Dante, I'm onto a big plan right now. Nah, because this is real. Think about it. When he had the old boy in the cop car and everything, and with the alcohol, talking about alcoholism, and he's talking about selling, they're selling you the stuff to make you sober, and talking about how he said something else in there about everything having an end or something like that, or to not think. He's talking about to not think and stuff like that. I'm starting to think that Richard may have gotten corrupted by the situation that had occurred. And I could be 100% wrong. Like, yeah. No, well, yeah, no. Why does it rewind like it didn't happen?
We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Well, no, I see it more like, I think there's going to be a continuing story of Rich. And I don't want to believe this because I really want to believe that Rich has healed from this. But some people, especially being a cop, you know, when you go through like a really traumatic experience like what happened with Richard, and you see somebody, like, you felt like you did something right at that time when you killed Screech. Even though you learned to justify what you did, basically. Even though there was no justification, it was just a tragic incident, and you had to accept it for what it was. But maybe, you know, he tried to justify what had occurred rather than living with the guilt. And now that he did what he did to Vincent, what if... man, I don't want to say too much. Yeah, what could go wrong? Exactly everything. Now you snap Nick, what's his name's neck? Gone. He's gone. There's no... And now that you killed the second person after you got the taste at first and got over what happened, now you kill Vincent. Now you're becoming a serial killer and you're a cop, which, you know, now you've become a tyrant, basically. You know, hold on, bro. We gonna get down to this because, I just want to make sure I'm thinking of everything the way that I have thought about it. So tyrant, right? So let's see. So what is a tyrant before we go into this? Is a cruel and oppressive ruler. So now think about it. Rich has power. He's a cop. He has power over there. He's able to get away with shit. With a flick of a pen and a lie, right? Because he is seen as a trustworthy individual based on his powering status. So that's what they say. It's like when he says, you know, we have the right to be, you know, what's it called? The Miranda gives me the right to be violent. Now it's Richard being violent while they're being silent. Their rights to be silent. I have the right to do what I want, and I'm gonna get away with it because of my power. Oh my God, okay. He's gonna misuse his power. Yes, exactly. He's gonna misuse his power, and he's gonna start getting addicted to killing people. That's most likely gonna happen, and I don't want it to happen, and I'm praying it don't happen. I'm praying I'm wrong. I want to believe that Richard, for the better, pulled through with this. But yeah, long before any film case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, an 1866 Gothic horror novella by Scottish author Robert Louis. Oh, sorry, something was deleted. A lot on. The prison experiment. Oh yes, that's a great experiment to refer to. I gotta watch him talk about it. But that experiment was crazy. Yeah, did y'all watch that? The Stanford the prison experiment where they took college students. So they took half of the college students were like prisoners, and the other half were the correction officers. And you see how the correctional officers, once they were given that sense of power, how they got corrupted by it, even though they weren't even real cops and this was an experiment. The whole point of it was for y'all to just kind of be together and kind of just like work through everything. But at the end of the day, like, it turned everybody against each other. It turned the prisoners against the correctional officers, that they were obviously fake, but because they were given that power and they had to do an experiment and live by the code, they became that code. And that's what's happening with Richard now, is that he's gotten corrupted by the power, that he killed Screech and got away with it. Mark my words, man. This is going to happen, and I don't want it to happen. Yeah, that's ice in real life. Yo, that's a fucking fact, bro. Oh my God, he should have put that bar in a song. I would have pissed my pants. Nah, that's too funny. That's ice for life. Real life ice. That's going on with Rich right now. Oh my God, shout out Liliana. Oh, that was the best. That was the bar of the whole fucking reaction. I'm so dead right now. No, it's such a fact. Because Ice is on blast right now. Ice has been doing a lot of crazy shit, and they be fabricating evidence and fabricating everything, like the stupid Epstein files. Yo, they're fabricating so much stuff in this country right now. It's ridiculous, and that's exactly what Richard is doing. Is he's gonna fabricate this shit and make it seem like, Richard was the aggressor. But at the end of the day, listen to what he was saying. Not Richard, Vincent. But listen to what Vincent was going through. He was drinking to relax because he was stressed out. Was he the one that was walking on ice and went crazy, or was it Richard? Now the tables turned. You see it one way and it goes the absolute other way. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Stanford experiment in real life, but in reality, he is a cop, though. Richard is a cop. That's the reality of the situation, but he's gotten corrupted by the code in which the cops have given him, the power in which the cops have given him. Just like they got corrupted by the code in which the school had given them to follow, he's gotten corrupted now that he knows he can get away with this shit, and it felt good for him. In his mind, he justified his murder. So it's almost like he's become kind of like, what is it called? One of those, he's become like a vigilante kind of in his mind. He's going to be going out there and just killing any nuisance in fucking, in Wales or wherever they are. I don't know if it's Wales or, London City. I think London City. Yeah, London City, far from pretty. So he's going to become the nuisance, and the vigilante of taking out any nuisance and people that are harming his city in which he polices in. And he's going to get away with all of it. Oh no, I have to watch that. No. But this reaction was solely for Vincent's tale. And I know we went out a little spur there, but yo, I mean, come on. That ending was crazy. That ending was nuts. And it shifted the way we saw everything, because we're like, oh, Richard, how nice. He's moving forward. He's doing great. Look at that little smile on him. Oh, wait, he's twitching. What the fuck is going on? Next thing you know, he's fucking he got Ren in a fucking like one hand chokehold or a palm chokehold. The palm. Oh my God, yo, this was crazy. Like, yo, man, I can't. Ain't nothing ever go peaceful with Ren. Some shit gotta go in, utter chaos at the end. where you're sitting here dwelling and thinking over what's going to happen. I got to wait 2 weeks for this shit? What's going to happen now? Is Richard going to be a psycho killer? Is he going to go on a killing page? Is this going to create more killers? Is this going to create a war in London City? What is going to happen? I have no clue. But this was great. I loved the 10 minutes of this, and I spent a lot of time on this. So let me know what y'all thought in the comments on this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out all the shit that's been going on with me lately. Oh, I don't know if y'all, I didn't want to recommend this, but it's the end of the live video, so fuck it. But after my diss track to Dada, apparently some other dude dropped one inspired by my diss track, which I thought was hilarious. But I mean, we're having fun. It is what it is. It's hip hop. Welcome to the game. We having fun. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. This was great. I hope everybody has a great night and enjoys this. You can watch it 10, 20, 30 times. Try to find more and more information because Ren's books is like Bible books. Everybody have a good night. We gonna be on to the next one.